Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is a little different setup that we have right now. Jim's sleeping right now, but he fell asleep outside in the living room, so I couldn't do my video out there. Otherwise, I'd be disturbing him and his sleep. But I wanted to come in here. This is in our bedroom here. If you notice back here, on the other side of my bed, I have these. I've had these forever. I think I had them out in my living room, some of the past places that I lived in, but I have it here in the bedroom because it matches the wrought iron here on the bed frame, all the hardware on the dresser and the high boy, you call it, or the big tall dresser. It all has that darker metal closure, so it just kind of goes with this theme. But back up here, I have 3 pictures. I haven't ordered them yet. I ordered from Walgreens, but I want to have them pretty much a poster size. I don't know what exactly I want. First of all, I thought, I need to shop around and get 3 frames. But I have some Disney pictures from when we were at Disneyland. We had a pass, if you heard that before. But I have some iconic photos in the area, the stairway that leads up to D21. I think there is an elevator that goes up there, but there's a stairway that goes up. And if you don't know what D21, I think it's D21. Quote me, Mary Lee will help me. But it's an elite club that I don't know what you pay, how much a year, but a special dining room. You get the white glove treatment, and you have to be invited or to go there to make arrangements. And I don't even know, how many times can you go there? People have to make reservations to go, and you spend all this money. It's like, well, anyway, I'm kind of digressing from what I wanted to show you. I've been watching a lot of YouTube channels for scrapbooking, and if you scrapbook or do junk journaling, you'll know what ephemera means. And basically, it's anything you want to put into your junk journal or scrapbook. So it could be not only the photos, but it could be the tickets to an event, it could be a receipt, it could be a brochure, a map, anything that can add to your journal to add some different elements in that 1 page or 2 pages, whatever you're doing. For me, I just started doing more of a scrapbook / junk journal because I had all these photos from our trips and everything, and it's nice to go back through and look through those things. Instead of just having it on your electronic device, you can share them on Facebook or Instagram, and pretty much they stay there forever. But I'd rather have it in hand, because you never know if that account gets closed or whatever. Those pictures are gone. You don't have them. So I've been periodically printing, maybe 30 to 40 pictures out, depending on what it is. But watching all these channels, I've come up or had some ideas and took those ideas and made it my own. So one of the things I've been watching, and I've been going through some of my stash, if you already have just a plain white envelope, it could be any size you want. You can obviously use it for mailing, but you can do other elements to it. So I had, this came from a little paper pack from Dollar Tree, and it had these cute little, there was a fox, and this has a squirrel, and then it had these little mushrooms. And what I did is I used my distressed ink. So I'll show you, and you've probably seen me use it before. And this little sandwich container came in handy to keep all my ink in, because it kept falling open. But I use this distressed ink. They do have special they almost look like a beauty blender to use, but they're expensive. So I just picked this up at Dollar Tree, and this works just as well. And I just kind of gave it a age or distressed look all over the envelope. So then what I did is I took these cut around them a little bit, and just glued them on here with my craft glue, just a regular glue stick. And then I even put it inside, you know, slid it inside so it still reached the top. You can fold that over and it still has distress. I might put something else right here. And then, because it is kind of like a pocket, you could put this in a journal and just add it to, say, a fall scene, or you went to a fall excursion, you went to go visit a fair, like a fall fair, craft fair. You can sit this in and put all your little things in there. And so I just made one of these tags. I put it on more of a cardstock, because this is from one of the paper packs I got from Temu. And they're really nice, but they're very thin. So you might want, if you do get any of their papers, you might have to put it on a different cardstock to make it a little bit more durable, and also even just to glue it into your journal. And then I just took a little ribbon. I cut it in half, but I like the gold on it. I have a lot of ribbon that I want to do more research on how I can use my ribbon in different ways other than just adding to a package. So on the other side, if you look here, I created another little pop-up. So here I took this is so this envelope came just like this. It has like the Noah's Ark theme. I got this at Goodwill. It was like a group, a package of envelopes that you can use. And this sticker, you know, it was appropriate, a lion, you know, because of Noah's Ark. And it says, "Live gently on this earth." And this was from Temu. It's the letter packets. I love those. They came in the white and then the black. So I was just looking for the not correct, but appropriate saying. So yeah, so this one says, "Live gently upon this earth." And then on this one, on the other side, it says, "Collect beautiful moments." So I thought it was kind of neat, because here the squirrel's collecting acorns. So just kind of look for something that would be appropriate for this. The other envelope I'll show you is these window envelopes. And what I did is, if you look at the back, I'm not going to be decorating this because this will go into a journal, but I just cut it at the top. I didn't need the whole envelope. And then what she did is she cut the corners right here, and then she folded it down. Then she said, "Don't throw away anything." Like, this is all pages from like an old Reader's Digest book. You know, it has those condensed books. I found it at Goodwill, and the pages were perfect, because I opened the book and it was like very, you know, that brownish color. You didn't have to distress it. It was already distressed. And then I just cut out different, you know, paragraphs. I rounded the corners on some of them. And then I used my my distressed ink again over the top of that. Now you've got this pocket. So I had this window. This one it didn't have the plastic in it. And she says, "You can do whatever you want." And I'm like, how can I get something inside of there? So what I did is when I was going through, actually my daughter was going through a box of her Barbies. On top of there, for some reason, they fell out, but it was a bag full of just my stuff, keys and keychains or whatever. And then this, I forgot that I had this. So it's a metal stencil, and it's kind of like a grapevine. If you could see that, I don't know. Maybe I'll put it behind there so you can see the pattern on there. And what I did is I took my distressed ink. I had a piece of paper here, just a plain scrap paper, and I distressed that stamp, or that, what do you call it, stencil. And then what I did is I just carefully put some glue on the sides and the bottom, and then I just glued it in there. So I still have use of my pocket, but I still have a decorative piece on the outside. So there's a lot of things you can do. Just take it, you know, watch those videos, I would Google on YouTube, not Google on YouTube, on YouTube search um, window envelopes, junk journal, window envelopes for junk journal. You'll find several people and different ideas. So yeah, this is endless. So what my goal is now, I've been working on different projects. I'm like, I have some crafts in a box that I haven't worked on. So I thought I'm gonna start getting some stuff that I want to have for fall. Pretty much it's gonna be September. Meteorologically, September 1st is fall, but I don't feel like it's going to be fall September 1st here. We've had some nicer weather this week, but it's going to ramp up over the Labor Day weekend. It's going to be hot. It's going to be back into the 90s. So yeah, no. Last envelope I'm going to show you. So little backstory on this. Good Dollar Tree had these. I should have brought the box in here to show you, but they had wedding invitations in their wedding section, and people were buying them up for $1. And there was like, I think, I don't know how many invitations. I don't need them. I'm already married, but I thought, you know what? I'll grab them. Somebody might need invitations, and invitations are expensive. And they could maybe make their own. You could print out something, you know, like whatever the invitation is. You can print your own and then just, you know, glue it in, and you have this special invitation. But these pages right here were out of that Reader's Digest. The illustrations were really neat, old-fashioned, you know, like from the 1800s, and the lady's here riding her horse. And what this I did, now I've glued it down. I need to put a little bit more glue on it. But if you notice here, this was solid black, and it just has these decorative cutouts, okay? So this one I've glued down a little bit better. I got to work on this one a little bit more. But then I just cut those pages out, and it says, always take the scenic route. Again, that's from that letter pack from Temu. And so this is just great cardstock. This can go into a journal, and it's all done. So that's my goal. After I get some projects done, I'm going to go through and make several ephemera or journaling cards, whatever you want to call it, to go into my junk journal. And I'll have this, you know, special theme, like an animal theme, or, you know, this is like be good when we go to a winery, because it has, you know, the possibilities are endless. So let me show you the craft project I worked on. And I thought I brought in, did I bring that in? I guess I didn't. I had the package. Oh, here it is. Okay. No, this is the wrong one. This is this is another project I'm going to work on. It is actually a wind chime, but it's more for